Question number 6 is a good one. It reads, a particle of mass m and charge q is projected from origin with a velocity v in the positive z direction. It is shown in this figure. Above the plane z equal to 0, a uniform and constant magnetic field of induction By exists in the positive y direction, whereas below the z equal to 0 plane, a uniform and constant magnetic field of induction Bx exists in the positive x direction. Determine coordinates of the point where the particle crosses the plane z equal to 0 third time. So this is the picture. Let me re-explain what question says. In this picture, you can see this is x coordinate, this is y coordinate, this is z coordinate. It is three-dimensional picturization, and you need to put your attention to understand how the particle moves. Before that, you need to realize that this plane, which is xy plane, this plane xy plane is z equal to 0 plane. So above this, z is positive, below this, z is negative. Initially, velocity has been given in the upward direction in the z, positive z. And once we are in z plus direction, magnetic field is along the y direction, which is uniform and constant. Similarly, when we are below the z equal to 0 plane, then you'll find the magnetic field is along the x direction as shown here. And this particle will be moving in such a way that it will be crossing the xy plane, that is z equal to 0 plane, multiple times, and we need to find its coordinate when crossing is third time. So how the motion is going to be, let's analyze that motion and let's try to understand this three-dimensional picture. Since magnetic field, they are uniform and constant, and initially you see this magnetic field and velocity direction, they are perpendicular to each other. So there's a very basic concept that when a charged particle moves in a magnetic field such that magnetic field is perpendicular to the velocity, then the charged particle moves in a circular path, and the radius of that circular path is mv upon qb, where b is a uniform in the space. So basically, the particle will start moving in the positive z zone. So zone is above this xy plane, or you can say z equal to 0 plane, and the particle will start moving in this plane in a uniform circular motion. So motion is uniform circular motion, but this will not be able to complete the entire circle. So look at this graph. It start moving in the upward direction initially, so force is going to be acting as per qv cross b in the direction this initially. So this is going to be the force, and it will change, deviate it to the circle, and at every location you'll find force is going to be perpendicular to the velocity. So it's going to move in the xz plane. So this circle is in xz plane, and it's going to form this kind of circle in totality, but as soon as this z equal to 0 plane arrives, magnetic field is in a different direction, so it will complete half of the circle. So that's a semicircle we are talking about, that at z0 greater than 0, particle is going to move on a semicircle, and then it will have a velocity like this, and it will be crossing the z equal to 0 plane. When it is crossing the z equal to 0 plane, so this point is going to be the first point. Let's call this point as P. At this P point, it is crossing the z equal to 0 plane for the first time, and this was origin. Now this P point is going to have a coordinate given by this. So in this coordinate, you will find this will be only x coordinate. Y and z both are going to be 0, so y and z are going to be 0. What is going to be the x coordinate? You will find this diameter of the circle. Now we know the radius is given by this, mv upon qb. B is going to be the by, and speed doesn't change, we know that, right? So this will be the diameter, that means twice of this radius, that means 2 mv upon q. So it's going to be like 2 mv upon q by. Moreover, it is in the negative x direction, hence it's going to bear a minus sign. Got it? So this will be the first time particle is going to cross the z equal to 0 plane. Then after, what happens? Then after, particle enters in bx magnetic field, and this is the velocity it started initially beyond this p. So you'll find it will experience a force as per QV cross B, and if you use the right hand, then you'll find the force is going to be in this minus y direction. So this will deviate in the minus y direction, and it will be moving in again a semicircle, and that semicircle is going to lie in the plane which is zy plane or yz plane. So it's going to be below this plane z equal to 0 plane, and will be moving in the yz plane in a semicircle, and that semicircle will again come to this z equal to 0 plane or xy plane at this point. Let's call that point to be point Q. So this is the point Q, and at this particular Q location you'll find the particle is going to cross again z equal to 0 plane. This is going to be the second time crossing. Now if you are interested in the coordinate of this point, we can easily identify, because you will find it will be parallel to this y-axis. So you will find x coordinate will not change. Z will remain 0 because it is on the z equal to 0 plane. Only the new coordinate that is going to come in is going to be negative of y. So this Q point is going to be this. This Q point coordinate is when particle was moving below the z this xy plane, that means z negative, and it was moving in a semicircle. That is the second time crossing, again crossing z equal to 0 plane, and the x coordinate remains as such it was earlier. Z will be still 0, but y will be non-zero, and this will be the diameter of the circle that has been formed in Bx field. So it's going to be like twice mv upon q bx. Moreover, this is a negative y, so minus sign is going to be there. This is how the particle will reach to the point Q, and then after its velocity is going to be towards z positive. Further, it is going to repeat like the first motion, because it is now in the by field. So this will further move in the negative x direction by the diameter. So the third time crossing is going to be taking place somewhere here. Let's say that point is R, and it's going to go inside again like this. So in this third time of crossing, we will find y coordinate will not change because we are moving along the x only, and the circle was in zx plane, and z coordinate will remain the 0. Y is not changing, that was in the second crossing, and x coordinate will be added negatively in the by the amount of diameter. So it will be twice of this. That means it's going to be a minus 4 mv upon qby, comma, minus 2 mv upon qvx, comma, 0, and that's going to be the coordinate of the particle when it is crossing z equal to 0 plane third time. Hence that will become our final answer. Thank you.